But for us locally, we are starting the day off with those low clouds around our immediate coastal locations into Salinas. We're even seeing some of those low clouds pushing into the Salinas Valley this morning. That was happening within the last hour, and we are getting some foggy conditions. Again, that ridge of high pressure is actually going to start to nudge into our area before it completely moves away from us. I shouldn't say completely, but it will eventually move away from us, giving us cooler temperatures into next week. But because that ridge is nudging into our area starting today, our marine layer is once again getting compressed, and that is why we are waking up to less widespread low clouds, but a bit more fog around the coast this morning. We are seeing some breezy conditions, but nothing too crazy out there. Winds are very light, but I did want to point out the winds right over the water. Northwest winds are a bit gusty, especially down near the Big Sur coast there, and because of that, we do have a gale warning that will be going into effect this evening at 9 p.m., lasting pretty much through the weekend until 3 a.m. Sunday. Again, those northwest winds 15 to 25 knots, gusts up to 40 knots. And if you have those plans around the Big Sur coast, if you're around the immediate coast, maybe near one of those cliff edges, you're looking over the beautiful Pacific there, you are going to be feeling those gusty winds right off of the water. So be prepared for that if you have plans down the Big Sur coast. Bigger picture here, that ridge of high pressure, again, just still sitting over the southwest, but it will start to nudge into our area. We're going to see that today. Temperatures warming inland about 5 degrees. Around the coast will be warming up anywhere between 3 to 5 degrees. And that's really what we're going to see throughout the weekend. We're still going to continue to see warmer conditions tomorrow, and as we head into Sunday. Sunday now looking like the warmest weekend day for you, but this changes as we head out of the weekend into early next week. This ridge is finally, and this is what I was talking about just a little bit ago, will finally start to move off to the east. It will give the southwest a little bit of a break. We'll still be seeing those triple digits down there, but hopefully, you know, starting to cool down a little bit, especially those overnight lows. For us locally, though, this means we're going to see an overall cool down. This trough will be kind of digging down into our area, giving us cooler temperatures for the majority of next week into next weekend. And then longer term models do look like we could see a significant warm up within about 10 to 12 days. So enjoy the cool weather if you're not a fan of the heat. Back to today though, once we start to see those low clouds clear, and we'll start to see those low clouds clearing around that 9-10 a.m. hour, we are going to see sunny skies around the coast for those inland locations. We might see a few lingering low clouds out there around the peninsula, but overall we are going to see warmer and sunnier conditions today. As we head into the dinner time hour, we will see some of those low clouds returning to the southern and eastern portion of the bay, but we're not talking widespread low clouds through the overnight hours. We might see some of those low clouds push into the Salinas Valley, northern side of the valley, but overall not as widespread. What we will be seeing though is a chance of some more fog, dense in locations tomorrow morning. Temperature is not too bad out there today. Beautiful beach day around Santa Cruz in those low to mid 70s, 76 for Santa Cruz, 86 for Felton. We'll be sitting in those low 90s in the San Lorenzo Valley, 83 for Bonnie Doon, 67 for Davenport. The north side of the bay will be warmer just because of the wind direction, so we'll see those low to mid 70s, 74 for Watsonville. Cooler though as you head down to Marina on the south side of the bay at 65, 74 Salinas, 87 for Hollister, and the Santa Clara Valley will be in those low 90s, so still toasty inland. Around the peninsula, this is going to be our cool spot thanks to those northwest winds coming off of the water. Low 60s out there to mid 60s, 66 for Monterey. That is actually right where you should be this time of year. Up and down the Salinas Valley will be cooler on the north side of the valley. Gonzales at 77, but heading into King City, we'll start to see the majority of the valley in those 80s, 88 for King City, and then we will see those triple digits for those far interior locations yet again. That's going to remain through the weekend, so if you have those plans to hike Pinnacles National Park, for example, I do it early in the morning to avoid that afternoon heat, and around the Big Sur coast, we'll be sitting in those upper 80s to low 90s.